good matchup here in the AFC. It's the LA Chargers and the Miami Dolphins.
Welcome to the field, your 2025 Miami Dolphins.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. Off we go from South Florida. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic, and he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Short throw, taken in by Disley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Charger first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And it'll lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
McConkey in motion. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Shotgun snap, we will give it to Hampton, and he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Dolphins' 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 3. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal. That tackle's made at the 10-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll run with Hampton. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Here's 2nd and goal. Disley is the man in motion. He'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on 3rd down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a 3rd time and take their chances?
Herbert now on 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Will Disley. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins, nothing.
Touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Very hard to believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
In my opinion, Mike, if they expect to leave here today with a win, they're going to have to be aggressive early and often. They might not connect on all of them, but pushing the ball downfield could open up a lot of opportunities for you to take advantage as this game unfolds.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. If that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
They'll toss it here to Achane. He'll work forward for a couple. Alohi Gilman up to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Miami.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
Off the bootleg, here's Tua. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Tui Pelotu. He gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Tua. Now a screen set up for H.A. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
7-yard line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's
It's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. It's the Chargers with football to begin this second quarter. They've got it second down and 11. From the gun, it's Herbert. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. That's an incompletion. Will Disley, the intended target that time. Now it's going to be third down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receivers saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
Vlad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be fourth down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. Malik Washington deep for Miami. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll begin with first and 10.
Shout out to the I holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night.
A play fake. Down two with a throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Tua, give it to H.A. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Bailoa.
center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Dolphins will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is Hassan Haskins to return. And he is stopped at his 25. The drive will begin there. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Herbert keeping it on the zone read. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Motion man is Johnston. Throwing, Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks.
Those simple routes over the middle. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
The Dolphins offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. On the carry, it's Achane. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chargers' 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll get forward for a couple. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
That's a gain of
shotgun snap to Tua. He's in. Nick Westbrook-Akine. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
On comes Patterson for the PAT. He's got it. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Chargers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. On play action now. Herbert looking middle and complete with Allen. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Looking middle, and he finds Disley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Miami after this. 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one. And he's got his team a 1st down.
Los Angeles.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone you want to get.
To the goal line and in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Chargers.
Los Angeles.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. and you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Kicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll start out first down and 10. Of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. Open man, Malik Washington. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. That takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
And Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Play action. Tagovailoa. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
In motion, it's Waddle. Play action, it's Tagovailoa. He's going to run it. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
At the 6-yard line.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Here's Achane. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. From the gun, here's Tua. Overrun him in a flash, and he lost the football. And this
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Take the handoff. Now Herbert. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Here's 2nd and 2. And this time they'll just keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Here's Eskridge now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Dolphins offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one, everything we could have hoped for at this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Otito Ogbonnia up there on the stop.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Tua. Moving outside the pocket. And Tua very wisely hits the deck after picking up the first down.
That's good for a Miami Dolphins. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up first down.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and With a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
6 yards.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
On fourth down, Tagovailoa. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
In motion, it's Waddle. Tua going to give this to Wright. And he's in! Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Dolphins.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Patterson now had the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Chargers.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, L.A.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
On first down, it's Hampton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
First down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Try the right side now with Hampton. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Chargers.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Herbert to throw. On the out, connected with Allen. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, L.A. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here's Eskridge now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. Here's a designed run. He'll step up and run. They'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here comes second and 4. carry here for Wright. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
On first down, a run for Wright. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up fourth down.
Team comes out, Dolphins going to kick it away. Important punt here in this tie game late. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and Omari and Hampton getting set for their next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Disley is the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 11. And the Chargers have the first down.
Los Angeles.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
On play action, it's Herbert. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Tie game, second half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game, so it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Johnston. It's a gain of 2 yards.
Here's Herbert. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
Yards. First down, Chargers.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. Fourth quarter, that's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
Two minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, plenty of time, all three timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
That one complete to Johnston. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game.
And it's 3rd down.
Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. To throw, it's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Here's Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This a potential game winner. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Tua. This one's caught by Waller.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Now, 2nd and 4. Back to throw is Tua. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
1st and 10.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
In motion, it's Waddle. Both play action, it's Tua. Exiting the pocket right.
Taylor on the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. They walk away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.